What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I recently made a video, just kind of discussing what was going on with this whole 10983 mess. And I know that this it has passed, right? So it is supported in a way, not heavily supported, but it is supported. You look at a 50-50 split, or technically a 48 to 42 split, with the rest being kind of in the middle, leaning more towards the yes vote, because when you vote that way, it goes towards yes, right? So um, if people are in the middle, it does pass, which I don't know if that does make sense, but I mean, that's how my proposal of the buy button passed, which we still need to figure out all different details there. It's definitely a little bit more difficult than what we thought. I mean, it's easy, but we just don't have the money to do it. If we wanted to do it and become our own bank per se, we have to find the funding and liquidity outside of that. But we're not here to talk about that. Um, I made a video talking about the 10983 and how I'm not really a fan of it and how we should have gone a different route. And I wanted to make it more known right from the start that this video is about taking our staking rewards, right? I feel like if we're looking at funding the community, we find the best way to do that. And some people don't understand where I was coming from with that video that I made yesterday. So let me just break it down a little bit more, and hopefully just breaking it down right from the start without really any type of mess beforehand, talking about something else. We can now, get in there and understand where I'm coming from. That makes sense. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, definitely go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. We're trying to get to 15,000 followers by the end of the year. We're growing relatively slowly. It's not something where I'm posting 700 tweets a day. So feel free to go over and follow me if you're not following me on Twitter. Anyways, Terra Luna Classic. It's difficult when you see a proposal go through that you really don't support, because you kind of wanna talk about it, but you don't want to talk negatively about the community, right? The community is the community. We all know where we stand. A ton of people, regular investors, are voting, the no route on that, or did vote the no route on that. But then you have a lot of validators that voted the yes route, right? Because they understand we needed funding, right? And that's really their only point, is that we needed funding. But when it comes to understanding how we get that, I feel like the best case scenario would be taking from a place to where we're getting free money. This is the reason why I say staking rewards. Some people, a very small amount of people, don't agree with me here. Staking rewards that we have, we're gaining 27, 28%, some 24%. We're gaining a high percentage, way higher than what we can expect in any other cryptocurrency, right? We're gaining a lot with Terra Luna Classic. So if we're gaining multiple hundreds of thousands of coins per person, it depends on how much you have in there, but if we're getting multiple hundreds of thousands of coins, you would think that pulling 50% out of that wouldn't be that bad if you're looking for funding. Now, you could do something where it's a GoFundMe, where people are physically pulling money out of their pocket to give to a community, right? And continue to give to the community. Or you can take from where we've kind of been pushing as the savior of this chain, right? In the beginning, we talked about the 1.2% and how the burn tax will save it, but now we're going to be taking from the burn tax, which is essentially throwing burns out the window, right? So the best case scenario for me, in my opinion, would be to go through staking rewards, not only because it's free money, but also it's a better option to gain more funding for the community. So if we literally look at the chart that I made yesterday, it was fully breaking down everything and saying, look, if we saw the ability to see, let's say right now it's at 27%, that would be 237 billion that goes through per year, right? Per day, we're looking at 650. And then what we would do is take half of that. So just like we're taking half of the burn volume and, reminting it, instead of reminting it and kind of taking away from the thought of burning, we can now just take from the staking rewards and decrease the overall supply, right? Because if you're doing that and you're going through transactions and spending and everything, you're seeing the 0.2% that's flowing through it again as you make those transactions with the staking rewards if you apply that there as well. So I feel like not only should we have the staking rewards that are going to be kind of, I would say, taxed or pulled a percentage away from that to go to the community pool. We should also have the standard burns that are going through normal transactions within staking rewards as well, so that we see the burns, we see the funding, we see everything we want to see on chain, and we don't affect any decisions that are made off chain. Because Binance, we still don't know what they're going to do, but if we're taking money from them to fund our community, it's not going to sit well with them. So literally, if you look at this, you can see $110,000 if that's the full amount with 365 days. $55,000 per day would go to the community pool. Per day will go to the community pool. This is something that can really benefit the entire community, as well as looking at $20.2 million over the year going to that community pool. Now, I understand that as the staking rewards start to decrease, you're going to start to see less percentages, right? You're not going to see as much of a percentage that's going through, the rewards portal, right? But either way, once you create the ability to have that funding over that first year, 20.2 million will get you, will push you a long way. It will get you a long way, in the process. And when you look at this, the burns, you don't even know, right? Because the burns could be eight billion or 6 billion or whatever, and you're taking half of that, and you may end up getting less, right? I talked about this yesterday. Right, 8 billion. You're getting basically 4 billion is being taken out, per month. This is monthly, not daily. And you're looking at over the year, $8.1 million or $22,000 per day. Now, I mean, I don't know about you, but it seems like $8 million is less than $20.2 million. So that's why I'm saying this. I know there's people that just don't understand, and I'm trying to break it down as best as I can. I really am. But this would probably be the better scenario, even though this is already passed. I just think we're looking at the wrong place. We are. Burns is basically where our identity was in the beginning. Now we've shifted towards we need nothing but utility. If we shift towards nothing but utility and completely throw burns out the window, you can kiss all of our hopes to get to 2 cents or higher. Goodbye, right? Because if we're looking to stay at these supply levels, and not really focus on, decreasing supply, but focus on just making the community care less about gains and more about utility, which is crazy because majority of people that are invested into it are invested because they want to make money as well as see the project grow. But I would say if you're looking at a split or percentage, it's like 80-20 or 90-10, right? 90% of people want the better life off of gaining a lot of money from a position like this. And then the 10% out of their position, they want it to grow long term to eventually do the same, right? So anyways, guys, that's what I had for you. I wanted to just break this down a little bit more, and hopefully I explained it a little bit better. I know there were some people that it may have gone over their head and where I was coming from. And some people are just like, look, pass the proposal. Why don't you put out a proposal and see if it passes? Well, it seems like validators are the only ones that we have to convince, because we are convinced that burning is a great thing. We are convinced that staking rewards would be great to pull anything from staking rewards, but they keep pushing staking rewards to the side and not touching it, right? And it's kind of crazy to me that they're pushing this to the side and not touching it, because it's something that can create a lot of value in the end. I don't know. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. And we're obviously leaving it up to the validators, but we have to make sure that they're on board before I risk another 1 million Terra Luna Classic to put in this proposal. Anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next video.